Hello everyone, I'm James with Motion RC, and we're back with another surface video from our XK collection of cars, trucks, and buggies. And this time it's with the 12 scale A-Cross in front of you. Again, new addition to our website. She is ready to run. So ready to run for all you beginners out there. That means it comes with everything you need in the box except for some AA batteries in the transmitter. She comes out as you see her, and then you just got to put in your battery and put some batteries into the transmitter, and you are good to go. And it comes with a full manual, which is great. You do get a charger that you could plug in to a USB port, or like your phone charger, the brick that you plug into the wall, and you do get like a lug nut tool to be able to take off your tires if you ever need to replace them. And I like this one because you do get a spare tire on the back. But now this 12 scale buggy, if you will, she's pretty awesome. We have it available in two different styles right now in the 12 scale edition. We do have 10 scale versions coming, but in the 12 scale you got the green one, or we have the white version, which looks really cool as well. Not as detailed as this one, but cool in its own right. But what I love about this, I mean, just check the suspension. I mean, out of the box, for the price you pay for a truck like this, a buggy like this, I love that. And you could see from some of the footage, we were jumping this thing, even though I don't know if jumps is what this what this car is for. This car is more for you know, taking out in the woods. We were taking it down into trails, climbing over whatever we could find. If you're interested in like rock crawling, you can definitely start with something like this. This is not, you know, it's not specific rock crawler style car, but again, it does have the suspension to be able to climb over some pretty gnarly stuff if you want to. But we were having fun just whipping through leaves and paths, putting it through water we were finding. We just, again, we're taking them out and figuring out what it can and what it can't do. And for the most part, there's nothing this thing can't do to have fun with for the price you're paying. Now, as far as, again, everything coming with it, so what I like about this car, you don't have to take off the top in any way. But I will say that if you do need to replace anything, it's going to be a little harder to get into than some of the other XK cars, because you will have to unscrew each panel, like each one of these, just a lot of screws. So what I like about the manual is they give you exploded views of the entire car, so you'd be able to see where you have to go. But like your motor, your ESC, the receiver, everything is buried inside here. So like if you wanted access, you'd have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws out just to get through from the side. But hopefully you don't have to do that too often. Everything's nice and compressed, which also makes this car a little more water resistant than some others. It's not waterproof, but we were running it through puddles and didn't notice any, you know, adverse effects. Now the battery it comes with, it's very simple, just one little pin to get out your battery. This little piece can come out, or it can just flip up if you want, but then you got your battery. Now this is a lithium-ion battery, so it's 1500 milliamp. Again, Dean's connector. You charge it through the balance port on the charger they give you, but also if you have a Dean's connection for your standard regular charger, you could charge it up pretty quick that way. But again, it's just 2S powered, and you can see the back. You know, that's where the battery sort of lives back there, which is fine. And you do have all the, you know, again, you can see the shock absorption on it. I love it. You do get access to your drivetrain, is exposed down here, but, you know, like a standard buggy would. But again, a lot of plastic parts. And again, we have all sorts of spare parts available on the website. So that's what's awesome. The spare parts are pretty cheap in comparison to, again, the car itself isn't that expensive at all. So if you do need spare parts, we're going to have them, and they're easy to get your hands on, which is awesome. But overall, so as far as jumping, again, she's not made for that. I will say she doesn't have the torque that, say, some of the smaller cars that we have out there to really manipulate in the air. So she's not the type that you're going to want to jump, you know, specific jumps like on a ramp that we built. And our ramp, I built it pretty steep. It's probably over 45 degrees of an incline. But for jumping around, again, running through dirt piles, mulch in your yard, you know, backyard hills, letting a kid just rip with this thing, seeing if RC cars and RC surface or even a hobby you want to get into, then again, something from this collection. XK is a great company. They make good quality stuff, and the price is right. So if you want to get into it, then this is the type of car that you want to start with, because you'll be able to bash the heck out of this, fix it up for cheap, and then if you know you want to grow and go get yourself a monster $400 or $500 car, like a Corrali one or something, you can definitely do that. But starting here with something like this is awesome, and I think she looks pretty darn sleek as well. And I also like, now that she's dirty, she looked too clean for a Buggy at the start. So again, as far as the transmitter goes, on this one, it's just turn it on, and it'll flash, and when you plug in the battery, there's no switch on the car, so you will just plug the car in. Make sure you do that right, and she'll bind up immediately on here. And I can run the reverse, forward. This battery's a little dead. I probably haven't charged it in a while. But going through, you do get steering trim and you get throttle trim. So you're able to bring the throttle down if you don't want it max speed when you hit the gas. Like if I bring the throttle trim down, let me make sure. There you go, that's the last. So if I bring the throttle trim even further down, I start pulling the trigger. You see, she won't go as fast. So it's a good way for beginners to learn, you know, throttle trim. And if you put the throttle trim up too much, she won't stop. You know, she'll just go without even hitting the trigger. So you want to bring the throttle right to the point where she will almost not go. So right when you hit the stick, she goes. All right, and I do like too that you got lights included with the A-Cross as well, which is a really nice, you know, for the price, the fact that you're getting lights, it just, you know, adds to the whole effect of what is a pretty solid car. That's pretty much it for the A-Cross, guys. I had a lot of fun with this car. I definitely want to get the white one. I think it would be fun to drive 2 or more, 3 around, but we're still looking for a location, see if there's any outdoor RC car places to take some of these things, because we're just going to local parks and stuff, and that's what I love about RC cars. You're never going to get in trouble being a local park with a little RC car, you know, jumping around, and especially around here we got a lot of hills and trails. That's where you really want to take something like this. It's just a good all-around time. But guys, if you have any questions on this product at all, or any car, please feel free to drop a question in the comment section below. If you like this content, if you want to see more surface content, let us know what you want to see. We got a lot of cars and trucks on the website now, and we're just getting started to produce that content to go along with our aircraft, boats, and other content as well. So let us know which one you want to see, and we'll happily get it on the table and take it out and do some driving like the footage you're probably seeing right now. But that'll do it for us here at Motion RC. Get yourself an XK A-Cross, links in the description, and we'll see you next time at Motion RC.